All right, so today is August 6th, the 6th of August, 2024, and I'm going to go over some of my levels for the pre-market session. So, these are the levels I drew yesterday. We had some buying over here from this one here. I'm just mark my candle and where the buying came from. We had this here, but I really like the buying that came from this candle here, and then I also had a level here that went further back that we bounced off of, and so I left this and just remodified it to this one here. So ES has been on a major downtrend. It broke a nice uptrend here. This was very hard for me to draw, but we just say it like that. More or less could be a little bit more defined. It also had this here where they had first initially broke it, but didn't continue lower as much as this one here, which is a very strong reversal. And then if we go to the beginning of the year, which is right over here, we see that ES had a 50% retracement of the year's price action. Actually, let me reset the charts because I'm gonna have to probably I think I was modifying my levels on a different saved drawing setting. So going to just load my actual drawings. All right, there we go. Yeah, I had it on the default one. All right, so zoom out and I'll mark these levels again. So maybe I was just looking at NQ, probably what it was. But I still had a long level here for AS that I marked. I just made it shorter to come here. This is where we bounce. Actually, that's for NQ. Yeah, I didn't have a level here for ES. I didn't have anything. That was NQ that I was looking at then. All right, so let's go to the daily and let's see how price was acting. So price bounced here, and there we go. This is not that bad about here. So it broke that level, right? Came back up to this high volume area, filled the gap, and then we've been dumping here. So right now we're above the 50% price action of the year. We did dip below, kind of reclaimed it, but I think we're still on the downtrend, even though this is so that buyers are here. So we may have some buyers strongly down here. Maybe this is where buyers are trying to recoup because that's a lot of volume on the daily. But it's not a strong green buying volume like these are. All right, so go to the 30-minute chart. On the price action from yesterday, kind of didn't go, no, it didn't go anywhere. We do see signs of buying here, but no significant price movement. So I'm not going to mark any of these. I'm going to see what exactly those are, because last time I saw buying, it was actually selling, or last time I saw selling, it was actually like, buying. One of the two. Can't quite remember what it was. So I'm going to mark these to see what exactly price is doing, because these are buying volume, but price is not buying up. Then we have strong selling right after. So it's a bit of a fight over here. I don't have any selling up here, and so I'm not quite sure where price is dumping right now, unless I move back and try to make a level here. But my best level is up here, and the one that I missed yesterday would have been this here. All right. and we kind of punctured it. This is the one I should have marked, but I didn't because I could have gotten this little bit of a move towards the end of the day. So my goal is to go up here now. We could probably bounce up to the 50% and move up, or we'll just crash through it and go as further down as we can. So who knows? I don't have any levels below it, so I'm gonna basically play this as the price action goes. So let's see what's going on behind these candles here, so I can get a better idea of what might be happening at these levels. So we said they were buying, so we had a strong buying here, and we had sell, 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 strong selling, selling, buying, and we had buy, 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 strong selling again. That got bought up, strong selling above here, strong selling down here. So we're in a bit of a fight. I'm gonna have to let price figure out what exactly it's trying to do. I don't have anything um, that's making quite that's making any sense right now. Um, so we're below VWAP. We have this here, but I like my levels more than I like the indicators because that's where our volume was. All right, so I think that might be it for my levels. I think I might be able to find initial balance now. Not initial balance. I might be able to find settlement inside of all of this. Go here real quickly and let's go back to what I was looking at. So yeah, so that was NQ that I was looking at. Let's go to the higher time frame. Get rid of that. So NQ is below, it's 50% price action. ES is above, it's 50% price action for the year. So we're just waiting for probably a rejection up here to move down or a break below. You see if price is going to do 100% retracement, which would be crazy. On ES, we're very close to the 100% retracement, and we do have some gaps that could be filled. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over my value areas, high and low, settlement prices. Now that we kind of look like we have somewhat of a balance, we're not significantly moving. We do have a bit of a gap that we can fill. So I will mark that as well. So let me just grab some marks, some labels, and then I'm going to be quiet for a bit while I try to eat. Alright, so this is where I am with my levels. We can get rid of value area high and low. We're gonna add the extended hours. Actually, before I do that, let me just add settlement price. It's a little quiet. Okay. Alright. So now I can get rid of, I can add extended hours, and then take a look at how price has been reacting around these levels. So um, with NQ and ES, we've been chopping around the value area high, so that can go. Just turn it into that. Hasn't even been respected on the higher time frames. This volume was respected here, right outside of market close. Maybe we had earnings. So I'll be looking for a price to come down here. We are on a downtrend still. Same thing similar here. Oh, we did hit the low from the prior day on NQ. Okay, so that's important. Let's see what it looks like on. Alright, so we hit it and then came down. This should be 30 minute. Start a rejection, selling, price. Okay. So, but it wasn't a strong rejection, so we'll see. I think maybe we can move higher before we reject higher, before we reject more. Nope, that's not what I want. It's gonna stay NQ, and I need the 7 to be ES. Okay, so let's see what our ADR levels are giving us. I prefer for them to be less confusion. Meaning that I don't need a lot. Hopefully, I don't have a lot of information on my charts. Then we have to go over and use the 3-minute chart. All right, so we did hit one of ADR level up here, which is at 5.3. Let's call it 5.3. Let's call it 5.303. So 5.303. So it's a lot of like bit of a headache. 5.303. And this one is 5.198. Just feel like it's about up here. Okay. The 5.303 goes up to as high as 5.314. Which looks like it should look to nope. Okay. I'm gonna mark this whole number instead. Essentially, that's what it looks like we are respecting. So, and then let's see what NQ looks like, and then I will be done soon. NQ hit, that was that low area that I have marked. It's fine. This is 17,893. 17,893 ends up being part of this here. So, all right. So I'm not gonna mark any of that. Set up my price at the 50% mark, which is important. Okay. We got a lot going on. Okay. So that's that. I can close these two out. News-wise, 8:30 news came out. Didn't see much of anything happening. Today's Tuesday. Yeah, so no major news here. 30 news here. Okay. Let's see. I have Uber pre-market, Reddit post, Airbnb post, Rivian. So nothing real major that I can think of. All right. Let me see what's going on my Discords. Thing I need to be aware of. Because my levels are looking a bit bleak. Didn't get a lot of price action pre-market, so I'm gonna focus on the levels that I have here. Push down, push up, push down. Here, might get a bounce. Alright, so that's that. I'm not sure why these things are not loading. There you go. Alright, levels 52.75, 52.75. So this area right around here. So it's looking at to 52.95. So yeah, so basically where that ADR level was at. Really focus on levels which form during this volatility and not so much what with levels which formed prior to last week. I also will be watching with the 195, which is essentially what I have right here. If the market can open above 52.75, 52.95, above here, I want to focus on longs targeting 53.30, which should be this gap fill. Yep. First, and then above to 53.76, which should be it should be the low, which then will be the gap fill. Okay. The downside, some support at 51.95. Far first, then that went to not want to be too bearish on the continuation drop above. Once it breaks, sets up for a move into Monday low. So yeah, so kind of like what I'm looking for. I look for a bounce here, push up. I do agree with opening above, but if we break below, I'm going to look for a 5150 area. Right now we're kind of like in the middle of nowhere, so, and we have about 33, 32 minutes before the market opens. So that's it for me. Oh, VIX, I didn't do VIX. Let's look at VIX and see if I can make sense of VIX. Let's actually put VIX here. That's what I didn't do. Alright, so this is VIX. Looking for sell. Over here. Sell. Over here. All of this. This for now, as I figure out what's going on. What else above that I can use for sell? I don't have anything really. Price push down. I do have this area that I do like. Right, this is like the thing from yesterday. So price came into it and sold off. No, we did not sell off. We're still somewhat. Let me zoom out a little bit. We're still somewhat inside of it, but yeah, I'm gonna mark it. This one is actually still stronger. Yeah, because that's where all of that's coming from, anyways. All right, so we have that. Buying. Could mark this range, but I guess no, it'd be from here. So we're kind of like in here. Get rid of that. And then where can I find major buying? Kind of tough, right? Like this one here. Alright, so that's basically it. So that's my VIX level. Let's see what inverse VIX look like. And then that'll be it. The inverse VIX is bouncing off of the global financial crisis. Yeah, this major sell-off, yo, it's ridiculous. Alright. We're somewhere in a recession. Not gonna lie. Alright, so nope, this will be VIX. So that's it for me for now. Those are my levels, and I'll just be waiting for clarity with day. Keeping my eyes focused on potential moves, keeping my eyes on volume. Strong volume over here. 8:30 news. Not really much on the price action or much happening, but we do have strong volume at the 8:30. So I'm gonna keep my eyes on those nodes. All right, be back in the evening if I take any trade or not.